If you're not good, Santa won't bring gifts. Hey there. Today let's chat about one of the classic sayings that every parent has probably thought about at least once: if you're naughty, Santa won't bring gifts. Sounds pretty effective, right? But is this really the best way to teach our kids how to behave? Let's explore it together. Let's start with an interesting fact: children behave better when praised rather than threatened. It's true. Praising children is way more valuable than threatening them. But why is that? Because when kids are praised, they feel confident, happy, and motivated to repeat the good behaviors. On the other hand, if all they hear are threats, they might just feel scared or, even worse, become immune to the threats. Especially when we don't follow through on what we said. So instead of only using the holiday season, like Christmas, to make them behave, we need to build positive and sustainable discipline strategies year-round. Sounds simple, right? But I'll be honest, it's not always easy. Don't worry. I'll share some practical tips for you in just a moment. How does Santa complicate things for parents? Now, have you noticed? Every Christmas, we dust off the magical phrase, Santa knows everything. There are even stories about elves on shelves watching kids to see who's been good. Sounds fun, right? But in the long run, this could backfire. Sure, kids may behave for a few days because they're scared of not getting gifts, but what happens after Christmas? The motivation is gone, and any lessons about good behavior are forgotten. What happens when parents use Santa to fix kids' behavior? Using Santa, a stranger. Mind you, to help teach kids how to behave sounds like an interesting strategy. But it ends up making them focus more on Santa than on their parents. Empty threats never work when it comes to parenting. If you keep nagging them about bad behavior, threatening that they won't get gifts from Santa, and then they still get gifts, it just undermines your authority. Kids won't learn how to behave properly. And some might even stop caring about Santa or the gift altogether. Plus, what does good even mean? Kids will wonder, what does being good actually mean? How good do I have to be? If there's no clear definition, both parents and kids may have very different ideas about what good really is. That's when misunderstandings and unnecessary conflicts happen. So what can parents do to guide their kids' behavior during the holidays? I know the holiday season can get crazy with traditions, sugar-filled treats, and a shift in routine. While all of this can bring joy, it can also create stress for kids. That's why behavior issues tend to increase during the holidays. Reminding kids to behave so their names will be on Santa's nice list can be fun. But it's not a long-term or effective strategy for managing behavior. Instead of threatening to cancel Christmas or blaming Santa, let's consider these practical tips. Take immediate action for bad behavior. If your child hits their sibling, addressing it right away will be much more effective than saying, Santa's watching you. Set specific behavior goals. Instead of telling them to be good, show them what actions to take. Like speak kindly or pet the dog gently. Create a reward system. Use a sticker chart or a point system that allows your child to earn rewards right away for specific behaviors. Use positive reinforcement. Remember, threats don't work. Instead, praise generously to highlight good behaviors and give your child positive attention. Consider your child's self-worth. Telling your child they're on Santa's naughty list doesn't help their self-esteem. Kids behave best when they feel good about themselves. Instead, try saying, "You're a kind kid, but today you made a poor choice." This helps them learn and grow without feeling bad about themselves. Address behavior issues year-round. If you're worried about your child being ungrateful or spoiled, canceling Christmas a few times won't change their attitude. Instead, focus on nurturing gratitude every day throughout the year. As you can see, teaching kids isn't just about relying on the holiday season or using playful threats. We can turn holidays like Christmas into opportunities to nurture kindness, gratitude, and good behavior, rather than just using them as a quick fix. So, do you agree that teaching kids requires a bit of creativity, sensitivity, and patience? If so, give these tips a try. And don't forget to share your experiences with me.